Hello everyone and welcome to the Money Monday session as usual. Thank you all for joining us. Here we are today trading XAUUSD. The time now is 5:57 p.m. almost 6 p.m. in UAE. Today is the 19th of December. We are planning to buy the dip. I'm expecting more downside movement of gold. And as I said, I will be buying the dip. So, shoot your questions before we set up our setup and we start our trading session. Don't forget everyone, please hit on the like button and put your comments and subscribe so that you are notified every time we are live. So that I can always come live, answer your question, help you trade, teach you trading, educate you, and make sure we are as profitable as possible. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, trading in CFDs is a risky business. CFDs are high leveraged products, financial products. This is not a financial advice. Everything we say here during our live session is only for educational purposes and not a financial advice. So I'm going to shift my buying zone from this level let me clean a bit the chart. I'm expecting further downside. So this is a promising buying zone here. But today, if we get a strong dip, we could actually see 1765. So I will start considering to buy around 1765 and I will be putting my setup. In the meantime, please hit me with your questions so that I can answer it before we get busy with trading. Everyone following us and watching us from Instagram, remember to shift to our YouTube channel at Supreme FX on YouTube to be able to see our setup clearly. I don't think I will be needing this one for now. Yes, I was in the short. I started selling around 1796. If you are part of our community on Telegram and Discord, you would have known that I was shorting since morning. I also made some decent profits shorting the market. Yes, I am in short. I still have a very small position. Let us see once the market opens how it's going to look like. Today we don't have high impact news, but Mondays suffer low liquidity. That is why we often see on Mondays big moves. Remember, everyone watching us on Instagram, you can go to our YouTube channel Supreme FX and watch us live trading. I will be putting our setup. Today, if we don't see a big move, we can see buys coming in at 1775. But I would prefer to buy around the 1770 to 1765 zone. That is where I'm going to set my buying, my long position target and setup right now. Remember guys, on the medium term, my target for gold is around 1750. I am expecting, let me make this clear, I am expecting a further dip towards 1750 and then a big pump towards 1840. So I will be buying the dip and targeting up over this week. I have some nice scufflings here. It's a dollar scuffling. It's because I learned not to be greedy. That is why I'm closing 90% of my shorts. I learned not to be greedy when I have a good day, because when it dropped the first time I came out around 1790, it went back up, I sold again and I took it around 1790 again. So I had a good scalping day today and I don't need to be greedy. When you reach your targets, learn how to say enough. I would rather wait to buy the dip. Remember, you can never be 100% right. So if you got it 2 times right during the day, what else do you need? Vishal Kumar is asking كيف حالك سمير. Vishal भाई ठीक है, सब ठीक है. आप कैसे हो? ठीक है? So let us see once the market opens and towards the PM close, what can we get? Remember, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below on Instagram and on YouTube. If you are on Instagram, please move to YouTube. Remember to subscribe, hit on the bell button and hit on the like so that we can continue to offer you this live session and make sure we optimize your chances of becoming profitable traders. I have been trading professionally for around 5 years. Before that I was trading, but I was making lots of losses. And 5 years till today, I have a good record so far. Remember guys, I also take losses. If you are on Discord or on Telegram, you are aware that I do take losses. Tanvir is it takes care of the risk management department as well as he assists in the customer service. That is why Tanvir gets in touch with you. And you've noticed that he shared with you a couple of our trades, of our profitable trades, and you saw some of them are losing trades, which tells you that we do make profits, but we also make losses and we accept our loss. Mustafa Akawi, please move to our YouTube channel, Supreme FX, and subscribe. On YouTube, you will be seeing our setup clearly.
Well, to some extent, the fact that everyone is saying that earnings expectations have to come down is the sign that we're already pricing in, even if the consensus number isn't as low.
I am expecting further downside, yes, but I already scalped this session twice, and I made the profits that I was seeking. So I am done with my shorts and I want to buy the dips because over the medium term I am expecting a rise again in gold towards the end of the year. I want to show you here the history. Let's go to the weekly. I want to show you last year what happened. We saw the week of New Year's Eve, we saw a pump. If you look here at this one, I will go on the daily time frame and I will show you also again. If we come here towards December 21st, wait, the 31st of December, here you can see this bullish candle, and the day before. So towards the end of the year, you could see that gold tends to go up. It went from 1798, which is where it is today, up to 1830. You could see where it is today. It is again at the same level, playing. So I am expecting, and you could see that the weeks before that, if you look here, I go to the date of December. Before that, the market was dipping. Similarly, now I'm expecting a dip towards 1750. You could see it went to 1754 on Wednesday, and on Tuesday it was dipping. Then it started pumping all the way up towards the end of the year. It was 1830. So I'm expecting a similar action, similar behavior this year, that we see a little drop down towards 1750 levels, 1740, and then back up to 1830, 1840. Do not ask me where do you want to put your buys and where your stops, and don't ask me direct questions. I want to make this clear. This is a risk I am ready to take, and I'm sharing with you my setup. It is up to you to take this trade or not. If I am taking it myself, then it is likely to happen, but I cannot give you any financial advice here, nor can I guide you on what to do exactly. I can educate you to take an informed decision and answer your technical questions, but I will not be telling you what to do exactly. I want everyone watching us to go to our caption below in the description, and you could see our Telegram and our Discord links. Join our Discord and our Telegram where I will be in touch with you almost on a daily basis, answering your questions, helping you and educating you. I will also be sharing my views and setups on almost a daily basis for free. Even when you are lost and I do not share my setup, I tend to tell my community, the supreme community, on which side am I at and what am I expecting during the day to happen, which gives you guidance. Abrar Junaid, how are you? Thank you everyone for joining us. Remember, this community is the supreme community and we want to maintain our name. We want to make sure that everyone here is on the right side and is benefiting from our calls and our educational sessions. We are coming closer to the New York Stock Exchange opening bell. We are 16 minutes ahead of the opening bell. I want to tell you something very important. Everyone keeps asking about the strategies I use and what indicators do I use. Do I look at price action? Do I use candlesticks, support and resistance? What is it? I mainly do fundamental analysis and I understand the psychology of the markets. This you can get over time. When I read reports and I understand fundamental analysis, I tend to start predicting and forecasting to a certain extent how the market is going to behave depending on the reports and the sentiment of the Wall Street market and the underlying economy. That is one thing that helps me first to understand the direction over the medium and long term. Second of all, what I use are some of the indicators. For example, the RSI. I look for convergence and divergence. I also sometimes look at the MACD to see whether we have a golden crossover or a death cross, which is a lagging indicator but gives a higher probability of going in a specific direction. Not only that, but also I depend majorly on major support and resistance zones. I also do opportunity trading. I do not trade just because I have to trade, even if I have a stop loss. I only trade when the opportunity arises and I see a clear direction of the markets. Okay? One more thing I look at is candlesticks. Whoever doesn't know how to read candlesticks should not be trading. That is my opinion. I think reading candles is very important. This is a net zero game. The whole game is about buyers and sellers and who is going to win. From the candles, I can get an understanding of what is happening and who is dominant, the bears or the bulls. That is why, apart from support and resistance, price action, and some of the indicators, I give focus and attention to the candles and how the behavior of the candle is. if I see a shooting star, a hammer, dodgy, white musketeers, three white soldiers, etc., it gives me an indication of how or what is going to happen next. When you see a bearish candle, then you see an engulfing bullish candle, I expect the next candle to be bullish, for example, because it means the bulls took over the bears and have a tendency to take the market an inch at least higher. Hope that answered your question. Noob Forex trader. Interesting, he's saying increase his position size today, and I was thinking that this time gold is going to 1804, but that big size gave me a big loss, so please don't increase risk even when you are 100% sure. Correct. That is very important. You are right, and that is exactly what I just said. I said I took two good scalps today and I achieved my financial target for the day. That is why I don't have any, or I still have a very small open short position. And if you were listening carefully to my Discord and Telegram channel today, I said that gold can go down. And whoever bought around the 95 level when I was selling got in trouble. Sorry. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, Tanvir. Thank you all. Thank you, Supreme Community. It astonishes me sometimes how I am giving you free calls on Telegram and Discord, and I do not see any contribution of you. I see a lot of people subscribing and joining the Discord and Telegram channel, but do not take advantage of my presence. When I was your age, when I was a newbie in trading, I would milk the cow. I would take advantage of every single opportunity I get. I would listen to every trader, study every trader, every investor. I would try to take advantage of every opportunity that emerged and arose in front of me. Today, I am a live example of a successful trader who started from nothing and reached where he is today. And you guys have seldom questions to ask me. Rather, you ask me about Tiger Shroff. I have 15 people watching right now this live stream, and so far I've got only 10 likes. Someone who comes online and gives you his time and sacrifices for you to make a living and be independent financially, at least learn and give it a try, and you don't even give me a like. Yes, I do use Fibonacci. You have to understand that trading, just like anything else, follows the laws of nature. And Fibonacci pattern is available in nature and can be seen clearly. And the golden ratio makes sense to be used also in business, in cycles, as well as in trading. Thank you for all the people who liked this live video, and I hope you are benefiting. Thank you so much, and I like you too. I love you all. That is why I'm doing this. I want to stop this trend of losing traders. I want people to take informed decisions and understand what they're doing. Trading Forex and trading the financial markets is an opportunity for you to become financially independent, and is an opportunity for you to work from home rather than running after a boss who kicks your ass every now and then. But remember, it comes at a price, the risk and the headache that comes with it. That is why you always need to have your risk management measures in place. We are 8 minutes from ahead of the US market opening bell, New York Stock Exchange opening bell.
We've clearly priced in a lot of the good news and a lot of the reopening expectations for China. So we've
I
seen
was supporting Morocco, but I am Brazilian born, so I am
a little bit played out, but
Brazilian by nationality.
weakness in terms of the health side and
So I was supporting Brazil.
obligated.
But just like many other people watching us and many other people around this world, there are Brazilians are talented but are so busy with bleaching their hair from pink to blonde and being lazy and running after women that they are forgotten to work hard the way when they were very poor and they were paid little to make it and win the World Cup. Before the World Cup was very emblematic to the Brazilians. Unfortunately, nowadays it has lost its glare in their eyes.
As it was a couple of months ago.
That's right. Matt Biscuit's the both of you. Thank you. Just taking 20 seconds for David Sandstorm to jump back in on that. Beautiful commercial yesterday, David, for football. Oh, what a final.
So, Jonathan, this is where Fox really lost me yesterday. As soon as the final was over, they cut away, Jonathan. They cut right away to American football, which, look, I'm a huge football fan. I'm not worried about that. But, I mean, I want to see Messi with his mom. I want to see him and Mbappe and Grace. I want to see him change shirts. Yeah, I've seen none of that. I was looking around.
Yeah, they changed the channel. I did the same thing.
I couldn't find it.
Ridiculous. David, thank you both. Always great. Coming up, Bonnie calls it later. Morgan Stanley's Mike Wilson warning about a major drop in profits next year.
Someone asked me, what is the logic of going short on uptrend? The logic is we've seen on the short term that the structure has been broken with this major dip. If you look here, we are in a bullish upside trend until the structure got broken, and therefore I'm expecting further downside as a shift in structure. After that, I am expecting fundamentally another U-turn from the 1750 level, anchoring my decision to a certain extent on history, where last year, which I showed you in the day, weekly, and the 4-hour time frame, that gold tends to rush up towards the end of the year. I think you should not depend too much on indicators. You can use it, as I said, to give you an indication. That's why they are called indicators, but they are only increasing the probability or possibility of moving in a certain direction. But doesn't mean it gives you a certainty. And often are those indicators lagging indicators. You can use Fibonacci to understand retracement, to understand that everything that goes up very fast has to correct and retrace. When you start seeing the U-turn and retracement of a specific trend direction, you would understand through Fibonacci to what extent, what levels can you use as retracement levels. The RSI, I use it when I see on the daily time frame that the RSI has been in the overbought zone for a couple of days. I do expect it to correct. Similarly, when I see a divergence or convergence on the RSI, it also gives me an indication that a shift in the structure of the trend is taking place. I saw support at 1790. That is why I exited twice at 1790 and I'm done for today. Except if I see a drop now and I can get 1771, I will be buying it. I can be wrong. I'm a human being and human beings do mistakes. Yes, you are right. Fibonacci is a tool, not an indicator. But it also indicates your support and resistance zones.
Is your strategy ambitious enough to drive transformation at scale?
3 more minutes.
How can you design and deliver a strategy fit for the real world? Are you reframing your future, or is the future reframing you? Realize your transformation with connected strategy, transactions, and technology. Reframe your future.
Someone is asking about the plans for our community. Rest assured that we have big plans for the community, of which is a gathering. We will be gathering in multiple jurisdictions around the world, including India, where we can all gather and exchange thoughts. Number one. Number two, we will be giving special bonuses for everyone in our community who started with us at the beginning and opens with us accounts at Supreme FX trading platform. Supreme FX is an online trading brokerage house, a trading platforms, a brokerage house in CFDs. Not only that, the bonuses, but also soon enough, we will be dropping NFTs, we will be tokenizing our businesses, our vision for the future, and people who were with us from the beginning will definitely enjoy benefits.
Bloomberg has enhanced search on the terminal to deliver what you need when you need it. Now, you can simply type phrases in everyday English in the command line.
1 more minute, let us see.
Their financials. Find people.
The 6:30 p.m. Move is not so meaningful to me. I like the 7 p.m. when the p.m. fixing happens.
Ask a question or visit SearchGo to find answers now.
Someone is asking me, Samir, which clothing brand do you like? I have my own clothing brand. It's called the Jazzini, so I like to tailor my own clothes. But if I were to choose a brand, whether I agree with them politically or not, I like Gucci. I like Xenia. I visit Zara, Massimo Dutti. But I like to get inspired by brands and tailor my own outfits. I love Armani, Emporio Armani. I wear a lot from Giorgio and Emporio Armani. As a junior trader, I think you should only trade on demo accounts. And as you come up with a winning risk management / trading strategy, only then you could move to your real account and be disciplined enough to trade according to that plan without changing it. Remember, choosing someone else's trading plan does not necessarily work for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I love you all and I appreciate all the kindness and kind compliments. This guy, he always comes after me to speak Indian. I love India and Indians. I think they are humble people, very nice people. Nietzsche Chalu. Let's see, inshallah. तुझे क्या लग रहा है? तुझे नीचे लग रहा है? Tamnesu lagiche. That's in Gujarati also.
Hey, John, well, yes, the EU is continuing to go after the Meta platform because, of course, those antitrust watchdogs basically allege this complaint saying that they allegedly squeezed out classified ads liable by allowing their marketplace to their own.
Junaid Rahman, yes, it's possible. It's possible to buy clothes from the Jazini brand, but so far we are not doing, of course, global
This is advertising revenue. Not surprisingly, Meta is saying that these claims are
shipments.
foundation.
We are just doing bespoke for people who are available in the UAE.
What makes this so interesting is the bigger trend here, of course, is the EU's crackdown on US big tech. Apple.
Of course, I love Pakistan.
A couple of weeks ago, if you recall, the EU told Meta, EU privacy regulators told Meta that they cannot use content data to provide.
What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is, that's an interesting question. My biggest fear is to lose the people I love while I'm alive, which I accept to a certain extent, of course, because it's God's will. Whenever the time comes, the time comes. And my main biggest fear is to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He is not satisfied with what I've done on earth. He's not satisfied with me as a human being.
Yeah, it's hard to know. I think one question, one piece
Junaid, inshallah, you are welcome.
today we looked at 10-year yield closer to 3.5% and provides a little bit of room in this looming recession, the possibility that profits are going to get hit. It seems as though tech and that
Remember, everyone watching us on Instagram, please move to YouTube and watch us there. Please don't forget to hit on the like button and subscribe. Hit on the bell button to be notified every time we are live. This means a lot to the community. Remember, guys, every time you like our YouTube session, our YouTube video, people tend to see it more and more can join our community. And definitely the people who have been loyal to the community and with us from the beginning will be rewarded for that, inshallah. Of course, we are always hiring depending on what vacancy we have in which department. Remember, you can always send your CV to info@supremefxtrading.com and we shall reach out to you if and when the time is right. See you, Abrar. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we are 24 minutes away from the PM fixing, London fixing. Good afternoon to you and thank you so much. You are beautiful and you looked gorgeous during the World Cup. I have a dear friend of mine, Chang. You can see her comment in the comment section. she was presenting the medals to the players. She was actually standing against opposite to Messi during the medal distribution during the World Cup final. Well done. It's okay. You have to accept your losses just like the way you get excited when you make profits. Just make sure you accept your losses early enough, not to hold it and not to take your profits too early and avoid and not holding it. Hold your profits, hold your winning positions and cut your losing ones. I love you too.
Mike, can you explain what's behind that conviction? These are earnings in the quarter we're in right now.
Today the market is slow. Perhaps I'm expecting tomorrow and the day after to be challenging.
That maybe other people are missing.
That is when we will get our opportunity. So to everyone who's on our Discord and Telegram will get the opportunity to know my setup for the next 2 3 days. Perhaps you get enough money to enjoy a successful New Year's Eve and celebrate with your family and friends. I like to trade mostly the US market. I implement different strategies on different times, but the US trading session is my favorite.
Are you expected to hear this in the guidance then pretty early on in earnings season? Mike, you know how the arc of earnings season works. The banks come first, then you hear from the tech players a little bit further down the line. When would you expect to hear this guidance in the arc of earnings season as it kicks off in mid-January?
Oops, there we are. We got a nice dip. I said on the Discord channel that my first target was 88. It dipped to 89 so far. And we are watching. Sorry guys, no sleep last night.
Mike, I'm interested in where you think the may hold up. We covered with Bank of America's Pearson Renati a little bit earlier this morning. She had this to say in a note she put out last week. She said, throughout the US recession playbook, it's different this time. Oil companies have capital discipline. And she went on to say this about banks. Credit risk may be more evident in venture capital, private equity, and long-duration growth plays that are regulated banks. Mike, can you speak to that? Just the nature of the downturn you expect in earnings and the parts of the equity market you think will get hit hardest.
Remember everyone watching us on Instagram to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch us live. That's where our setup is. And as I said, I told you it's going to drop and here it is dropping. Learn how to listen from Samir Jazini. Thank you. I'm trying.
Mike Wilson, just awesome. This morning, been through the whole of this year. Congrats to you and the team. I've said that a few times this year, haven't I, Mike? We appreciate your time this morning. Thank you. Mike Wilson there, at Morgan Stanley, coming out on Twitter. 20 users voting against Elon Musk.
The moves that he's making on Twitter are just destroying brand value. And it should give anyone pause about the future of Twitter's trajectory.
Down out to Wedbush, up next.
Is your strategy ambitious enough to drive transformation at scale?
15 more minutes.
How can you design and deliver a strategy fit for the real world? Are you reframing your future, or is the future reframing you? Realize your transformation with connected strategy, transactions, and technology. Reframe your future.
I'm taking a look right here at regulation.
Also, different currencies under some pressure.
Still dropping. Let us see. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? Everyone is quiet. What is your problem? Kidere, kidere. Remember, patience. No need to jump in a trade. Patience. Let the trade come back to us. Kidero. Yash. You should go to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, you will see the setup. Supreme effects. What happened here to this setup? Oh, yeah. My first trading capital was $1,000. It was from a salary, from money I was making, employed. I did lose everything and start from scratch again. I blew my account several times. There we are.
My prediction for Twitter has long been that it's not going to die overnight, but that it will become more wicked and more stupid. And I think that's what we're seeing play out. And as a result, people will find other places that they want to hang out. They're simply not going to want to be on a service where the main character every day is Elon Musk and is simply tracking, what new shenanigans
Let's see.
Finance that package was swapped out in favor of margin loans secured against potentially Tesla shares or SpaceX shares that we weren't sure if that actual part of the deal needed. I think, John, for me, and I love your take on it as well, is, well, if he does step down, what happens to the platform? He did say originally he only leave the firm temporarily and then install somebody when he found them, but since launching that poll, and he said he'll honour the results, he's also said that
11 minutes away. Slow and boring market. I know. Sometimes you get so bored that you feel you want to enter a market, but that is wrong. Never take an entry just because you are bored. Remember, when you are trading against a bunch of extremely smart and intelligent people who would do whatever it takes to take your money. Remember, this trading game is a net zero game, which means when you are making money, someone else is losing. You only make money because you are taking someone else's money. So when you are making money, you're actually winning against someone else, which requires a lot of focus and smartness, especially against the highest trading performers around the world, traders with institutions, banks. You're trading against them, and if you're lucky enough, you're on their side. So try to think the way they think. As I said, it's hard for me sometimes to tell what date something will happen, but I think there will be a pullback before we see a strong bull move. Of course, they hunt stop losses. You will notice every time you have a stop loss, that's where the buys kick in if you were on the buying side.
Well, John, that yield action that you're outlining, it is one piece of the sector, actually. It's not surprisingly some of those high growth, high valuation tech stocks, well, they're on bottom. Tech itself.
Junaid Rahman, thank you very much for your kind words and loyalty. I really appreciate it. And people like you mean the world to me. People like you are very important to me. This community is striving and is being very successful, has a very high success rate because of people like you. People who are dedicated, disciplined, and appreciate hard work.
It's banks also being helped by yields higher. Now, one sector that's not doing so well today, casinos is down about 2% overall. This, of course, after JP Morgan is saying that the license renewals for Macau could prompt a sell-off. This has to do, John, with the fact that over the last couple of weeks, up 5% will sell you in peace.
Thank you. There's the price action on a second basis. You're trading down. Up next.
I'm single right now. I'm mainly focused. Someone is asking, do you have a girlfriend, sir? I am focused on my business. I'm focused on my vision. I'm focused on my goals. I am 32 years old right now, and I am not close to where I dream to be. If the right girl comes along, then I will get married. I don't believe in passing relationships. I do not believe in having random girlfriends. I believe in the marital institution, and that's how it is. Otherwise, I'm focused on my career. That's an interesting question. How to be safe from stop loss hunting? It is to reassess your stop loss. It's to think like an institutional trader.
Same as everybody else.
Many of us identify ourselves right away by our job title. That's an important part of our
We are 4 minutes away from the PM fixing.
all is whether or not you have a disability.
Let us see if we get a deeper move, downside move. It's a congested area here. You could see good buys around 1778, 84, 74. But I am waiting for a generous drop to be able to enter the market. Yes, 1765. No, I am not married. I have a daughter from my ex-wife.
Is your strategy ambitious enough to drive transformation at scale? How can we design and deliver a strategy fit for the real world? Are you reframing your future, or is the future reframing you? Realize your transformation with connected strategy, transactions, and technology. Reframe your future.
2 more minutes. Not really. I'm only in love with my business at this stage. I'm like Khabib. I'm like Habib Nurmagomedov in the UFC. He, just like Andrew Tate said, train Allah, train Allah, train Allah. For me, it's trade Allah, trade Allah, trade Allah. That's how it is. Stay away. It's simple. When there's a choppy market and you don't know in which direction the market is going to go, stay away. You know, trading is like an Uber. You don't take this trade, another Uber will definitely pass by and you will take that trade. No FOMO. All right, 1 more minute. Doesn't look like we are getting a good trade today. Well, we had a very good day, alhamdulillah. God is great. We got a very good trade, but I don't think the live trading session will be active. However, if it goes up, I'm going to sell. We need more volume, more volume. All right, guys, I'll keep you updated. Please remember to join our community on Discord and Telegram. Links attached in the caption below. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always ready to answer your questions. It is already 7 p.m. I will be watching closely. I shall update you whenever any update is required. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for showing love, respect, and kindness. I look forward to having this session next Monday, the Money Monday live trading session from Supreme FX. Thank you all and have a good night. God bless.